As theater and movies have evolved, we are sometimes left with many questions. What is the writer of the story trying to tell us? What is the key plot in the story? Why did the actors portray it the way they did? Why did they use that music? We also are left with questions we don't think about right away. Why did they use that set, costume, or makeup on that scene? Why did they use that camera angle? What message or emotion are they trying to convey by using? In the days of the ancient Greeks, Romans, and Japanese, theater became a way of life. They would usually have to have actors in an amphitheater so everyone could see and hear. These actors at first would sometimes just have to improvise to play a character. With no sets, they had to make the story they portrayed believable to the audience. As years went by, that experience became more believable. William Shakespeare changed the way of theater. In Europe with his poetic tragedies, the legacy lives on today as it continues to evoke many emotions with audiences around the globe. On June 11, 1878, Edward Muybridge was a photographer. He was asked to take a series of pictures of a horse in motion. The horse trainer was trying to win a bet that at one point all of the horse's feet were completely off the ground. This was a different photographer, but he got an idea that why is it repeating my speech? I haven't even finished it yet. It's strange. All right. I don't know if I'm on film anymore. But let us continue. He got the idea to set up his cameras so that as the horse walked by, it would trigger each camera as the horse took a step. It pulled the string to set up to take the picture. In the end, the bet was won, and the photographer, without realizing it, had created the first motion picture. Then in Europe, a photographer named Louis Lumiere invented a way to take many pictures at once by inventing his own celluloid film. He then put them in a dark box, and by turning a handle, the film will be exposed for a split second. He took many pictures around the city, even a picture of a train that was coming into the station. But when he showed the film in a theater, those watching it fled their seats in terror, thinking that the train was coming at them. Now, this may be laughable in this day and age, but imagine watching a 3D movie that you had never seen before of a train coming right at you. You may think that you may know that it's not real, but it would still take your breath away. Let us continue. Whether it's a recorded play or a theatrical play being performed before you, it's hard to absorb everything that's going on at once. A lot of times, the writer and director want to tell you a story without flat out telling you the answers to the questions. They want to make us think, to take away a new perspective, a new sense of ourselves, to redefine the way we think. When we walk out of that theater, we walk out with a new sense of purpose. They may not always want you to see the details in a scene, but then you miss the whole picture. That they've painted before you. But when you see these details, the set, the detail that went into the set, the costumes, how beautiful they are. Are they to the period standards? Then the makeup, and then you have the way that the play. All of these change your perspective and the way that you think about theater. If yes, then you feel a new sense of purpose. You walk out of that theater feeling an exhilarating atmosphere. When you do this, it gives you a new admiration for the play and for the film and everything that they've done. Now, I bid adieu. Finny. The end.